talk about sex, baby. Let's do it. Because you have a program called RED Hot Sexy Menopause, which helps women step into their sacred second acts of lives. Why do you think we have this total misconception that postmenopausal women just don't want sex and lose a portion of their physical capacity to have sex? And how do we stay sexier longer?
Well, I think part of that really goes back to hormones. So because we live longer now, we used to just live like long enough, back in the day to like reproduce, do our job, have some babies, keep population going. And then we were transitioning, weren't alive after the age of 30 or 40. And now we can live well into our hundreds. But our hormones, if we're not replacing them, then yes, you are going to have the menopause that you hear about so much, where you're not sleeping, you're dried up, your brain is gone, you can't think, you're gaining weight, and you are apathetic and you don't even care about sex. But when you are replenishing and keeping yourself balanced, you can have some of the best sex of your life now. I mean, just not having to worry about getting pregnant is like a huge one. And also coming into yourself and knowing who you are. I was just having this conversation, I forget with who, but they're in their 40s. And I was like, yeah, I love my 40s. They're great. But wait till you get to your 50s. They're even better, because as you age, wisdom really settles into you, and you really come into your own and feel good about who you are as a woman and owning your wisdom. And it's something that I used to think I was pretty wise in my 20s. And I think I was, but the wisdom I had in my 20s compared to the wisdom I have in my 50s, it's like apples and oranges. And so when you feel good about yourself and when you're connected to your body and you understand that sex is a birthright, and passion and pleasure is part of the beauty of this human experience. And it's a way, whether it's a way we're connecting to ourselves or connecting to our partner, that this is a beautiful experience that gives you so much joy. I mean, just the release of oxytocin and endorphins, like there is a lot. And we get these physical bodies and we want to enjoy them. But if you don't have proper estrogen balance, then sex is going to suck, because you're not going to want anyone coming near your vagina with anything, because it's dry and it will bleed and it will
Painful.
hurt. It will.
Yes.
So like I see so many women who are like, yeah, I haven't had sex in 10 years because it's just too painful. And I'm like, well, we're going to change that. And then they're
Yay.
like, oh my God. And then their husbands are thrilled and they're sending me flowers. Like, thank you for giving me flowers. And so it's just, again, it's like, if we don't do the work, if we just go with the status quo of what society tells us, then yeah, sex is going to be a thing of the past. But if we take the time and invest in our own health, then we have balanced hormones, and then we can have a sex drive. We can enjoy it. We can reach orgasm. We don't have to have it be painful, and it can be a very beautiful experience.